There we go. Bubby, your son just climbed in the box with all the pads and the hamburger helpers. He's such a brat.
You're welcome here if you shut the fuck up and buy something.
Let's see. I could probably use the Molotovs better than anything else.
I'm gonna make you an offer. It's a deal. Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the wrong end of a rope.
Let's go get these quests done. Let me check on Mocha real quick. He's sneezing and he's gotten into a bag, so. Yes, sir. All the bags full. Oh god, what button did I press to hide my HUD? There it is. Oh, man. Clearing this house. Let's do this. Look at that dude trying to sneak up on me. Blue dye? This blue dye. I think that's all downstairs. Start making our way upstairs here. Yeah. Where are these zombies coming from? Because this the oh, they're coming from in here. There we go. Got all that room searched. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, bum, ba, da, bum, 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 bum. Working on finding all the stuff I need to survive, 'cause I need to not die. Working on finding all of this stuff, 'cause I will survive. I need a water. It's already open. That's a lot of little red dots on the radar. It's 2 less red dots on the radar. Okay, trader's mission's done. What's that other thing I picked up? Nice. Found lots of good books now. Who just keeps tallow in their nightstand? I need to look and see what I can scrap or get rid of. We scrapped. Need to eat. Need to take the shotgun shells. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna run the risk with the water. Yeah. That's sort of kind of what I figured. Oh man. Let's see. I need to. Nope, I can throw away your scrap here. Scrap that for now. Put that away. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Well, looky here, boys. We got ourselves a real-life hero, and now he wants to be paid. I got work to do. Well, good luck. But at my shop, my rules. You follow, or you fuck off. All that gawking at goods, and that's all you buy? You hungry or something? You gotta be the dumbest son of a bitch I've ever seen. Can't you see we're overstocked on those?
Get that. That.
Be careful out there. You wouldn't want to get hurt.
Yeah, I think that's the best. Let's see about, but no. That for that. And there we go. Alright, let's go get this mission knocked out. Oops. Do I have any repair kits? Nope, I'm gonna need more repair kits ASAP. Gotta wait on this boat and drop that supply drop. Way over there, huh? Okay, we'll go get that supply drop next then. I've got a few. That should help me out a little bit. Oh, man, oh man. Yes. Alright, let's go grab that supply drop and then back to the trader for us. Oh no, I fell in a hole. Some forward momentum. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna hope that I can get to the trader and start up another mission before it gets night. That's probably gonna be my best option for continuing this rage train.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pay you now that you did it. Let's make a pact. It's a deal. Disappointment don't test my patience. It's thinner than your wallet. You cheap son of a bitch.
Take that off the bike. I'm gonna put this. Mm-hmm. Okay, all these cars have got to go. They make riding the road here almost impossible. Hmm. How about you, zombies? Really, I missed? Oh man, a boss vote. Eh, dang it. False votes and votes are evil. Probably Big Mama would be the easiest, so I'm hoping for C or B. C. C's probably best. They're in front of me. I gotta kill her first. I'm out of stam. Oh no, that's a lot of really good stuff too. Ooh, snap. Oh, put around in the chamber and run. This plan is working, but it's working slowly. I know how my patience gets. Oh. Okay. No. No. No! I almost had it. I almost have it. Why? I did a death. Oh well. Scrap that. Throw away that. I found a pipe machine gun. Oh, that would have been nice to know. Oh well. Let's get stepping back to base. Or well, at least back to the trader, then back to base.
Stop staring. Wipe that smirk off your face. Doing one job doesn't make us pals. Got it?
Spear crafting. Stay sharp sticks. Alright. Now we're gonna run back home and start working on that base. Should be. I think that's it. I mean, it looks like it's it. Let's see about getting me a, I want to start making me a room here to work in. I don't need a big one, I need just a small room. Very small set of rooms I can open up. Let's see. I think my best option here is probably to work on clearing out this little bit area. Start working on my projects. Some of this little stuff around here. Let's see. Up that. Okay. I wonder what happens if I enrich this. I need to upgrade that skill set here in just a second. And continue on with this one first. God, I got a small horde. Hmm. Okay. Is that everyone for now? Alright, start getting this bowling alley cleaned up here. I hear more zombies outside. Ooh. Now those decorative bottles will have to fall eventually. All this stuff ratcheted up here. Wondering. That's gonna be I believe here too. It's gonna take a pickaxe to really get to pretty well. Let's go ahead and do this. Just see. I swear I hear a zombie out here. Oh. I no longer hear a zombie out here. Oh. Man, it's 2,000 more to go. It's 2,000 divided by 70. 20 divided by 7 is 2. The remainder of 6. 60 divided by 7 is 9, with the remainder of 3. Oh man, that was gonna be a lot of hits if I did the math on it. No more math. Math makes me sleepy, apparently. One more hit. Yep. Oh, are you serious? That cuts the power to those? Okay. I guess I will be stuck in here for a little bit. Oops. Well, I can't believe that happened. Let me see about breaking this wall in, and then I can just use it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break 3 more of these. Oof. One more piece of wall left. And that'll be all the walls I have to break to get into the other base. Okay, there we go. I just remembered I plan on taking that one wall out. Yes. There we go. Now I should be able to get my stamina back quicker. And when it hits 4, we're going out questing again. Yep, I'm missing a block up there. There we go. Let's see. Here we go. Ammo. Ports. I think everything else is right. Except for that. Alright. So the trader should be open. Let's scrap all that. Oh crap, I forgot to repair the bike. Oh well. Oh, that's right, I didn't grab another mission from him because they were all bad missions. Leave it or not, I'm
best keep
working for
clear of me.
Trader Bay.
Hey, jerk, you better not fuck this up, or I'll cut your goddamn throat.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna mess this up for him. You can go ahead and scavenge up this core too. You need all the parts out of it anyway. Dang it, did I really forget to drink before I left the base? I think I did that again. It's a clear zombies mission. Let me go grab what's in this mailbox first. There we go. Mhm. Should have brought those up with me. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand there and break all that. I'm just gonna continue on, continuing on. This house is giving me anxieties anyway. Another random attack ball. It's gonna probably be some kind of animal. Man, those dogs janked me up. Got an abrasion and infection, and I'm exhausted.
You're welcome here if you shut the fuck up and buy something. Now that you did the job, I guess you ain't that damn bad after all. Congratulations. Here's your reward, sucker. I don't like you. Let's get one thing straight. What the hell do you want this time? Oh, you want a guarantee, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway. Fine, take a fucking look.
Need water. Let's see.
Doggo likes to.
Hey, die. What's up, man?
Dude, it's so miserably hot here. So miserably hot here. My God. I don't want to turn on my AC, but man, it's starting to get hard, bro. It's starting to get hard not to.
Get the hell out of my store. It's for real customers.
I want this man dead.
Who?
Trader Rick.
No, he's a prick. Wait, why does it tell me to borrow? Oh, I'm on the wrong account. That would explain it.
So I've done some work at the base.
Oh, you fucked it all up, didn't you?
Well, I like how you say that. So I went to start.
Did you undo all the work that I did?
No. So you
I'm
remember
betting
how
you
the
did.
doors were open? If you just shut up and listen to me, you remember how all the doors were open and unlocked?
Yeah.
So I
You know
decided.
what the doors we put in?
No, the big doors, the big roll-up doors.
They were locked. Yeah.
Yeah, they were locked, but they were open.
No, they were locked.
They-
The back door,
No,
garage door was locked.
the main, like, on the inside. Like the ones go into all the rooms.
Okay.
Like going into the bowling alley and all. Those big roll-up doors, the big metal.
You talking about the security gates?
Yeah.
Dude, you're making it sound like you're talking about the garage door.
No, I'm talking about the big gates that keep us secure.
Yeah, they don't work.
Yeah, here's the thing. I broke the button because I was like, oh, well, this is just in the way of me placing some blocks. I'll just break the button. It closes the doors.
So are they all closed?
They're all closed, yeah.
That's fine. Can we
I
break through part of them?
I
Or when we-
broke through a wall to kind of.
No.
You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean.
Why are you? Why would you?
Just trust me. You'll see what I mean.
Oh man, I'm really scared to log in now. So.
Yeah,
All right, let me
I
go get a pop because I think I'm gonna need a pop and probably marijuana to get through this. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
find you some Adderall while you're in there, man. 'Cause you're gonna
I'm
need to
gonna get that
focus.
too. I'm gonna get some heroin too. I'll be right back.
Black tar only.
I'm back.
Okay.
Lord, please save me for what Salas did to the base. How many days have gone by?
One.
Just 1 day?
Yeah, just one.
How many levels have you gotten?
Not many. Probably about 3.
17.
No, probably really
17
about 3.
Hey, Salad.
Yes.
17 levels. Is that what it was?
If you say
Always
it
fucking-
more, it doesn't make it true.
17 levels.
Here,
There's
I'm gonna
Hotel
put into
Sky.
example of things that are untrue if you say them multiple times. Die
What?
having a big dick. It
Totally true.
doesn't
Because I'm
make it
wearing
true.
it around my shoulders right now like a scarf. They
You,
start to dispute it when you trip over it 7 times a day.
you, sir, don't have any dick.
I don't know what kind of craziness you're spouting, but I'm up here doing the Lord's work. But
You don't
after I
work
finish
for,
taking these,
You don't work for
after I
Chick-fil-A.
finish taking these couple letters down, I'm gonna come in there and see what kind of crazy shit's going on. No, what the fuck? Are you, these fucking letters, dude.
Oh, you okay? I was thinking you had gotten upstairs. I was waiting to be yelled at.
Oh, god damn it. What did you do, Sal?
I did nothing. I regret nothing. What happened to right to remain silent?
Okay, so what else did you fuck around with?
Oh, that was it. I built a room where I could put all the storage, and that was it.
Okay, so now
All
I
all
gotta
of the
break
storage. So
through.
when you go through that room that had the button in it, like going into the bowling alley, all the storage is when you go in on the right.
Why would you put all the storage there when all the crafting
Yes.
stuff is in the other side of the building?
Because that was where we already had all the storage. We already had all 6 of them boxes in there, so I figured that's where we were putting the storage.
But, um, but, I mean, there was storage in there, but I made new storage in by all the crafting shit when I put. Did you see all the boxes in there that I put up?
No, I really technically haven't been in that room that much.
You, the room that
The room that you showed me and then said, oh yeah, all the crafting stuff's gonna go in here and then you can jump through this wall. Yeah, I've only been in there since then.
so you came here and fucked with everything else, but didn't. I, okay.
Look, Buckhead, I'd say it's been an honor to work with you, but it would be a lie.
I'm seeing what's going on here.
Take a look at the shit I got, but don't expect me to cook it for you.
We're gonna need a couple more doors.
You're getting
I'll
on
make
my
a couple more metal
nerves,
doors.
friend.
Do you want a party invite? Does that make you feel better?
What?
Party invite? Hmm? Yeah. Hmm? Ah, yeah. See, made you feel better.
No, because I gotta do more work now. Salad is making me do more work. It's slave labor. He doesn't pay me for this. I wish to file a human resources complaint.
You can't file a human resources complaint with an overseer. I hate to tell you this.
And this was a lot of whacking just to get this fucking thing down. stairs that are really small?
Probably not.
There's got to be stairs.
There is. It's you have to take like the wooden blocks and hold R and then change the stake into stairs.
You hold R.
Yeah, you hold R while you have the block in your hand. And
You
then
go to shapes.
yeah, then you go to shapes. And then you gotta
that
pick
works.
the shape for the stair. And there are like 80 different stairs, so be sure you use the right
Yeah.
stairs.
No, I see the one I want, and then just escape back.
Yep, and then it should change the icon down, like in your hand too.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, yeah, you should be good to place them then.
Okay, I gotta. Okay. Where are you at right now?
I'm working on a quest in the town.
All right, when you come back to the base, I'm gonna show you what I have to. What I'm doing with it now. This one area. I want it to. I want it to stay usable, all the areas. So I am. Yeah, this looks much better. And then we'll just block this door off. We won't even use this door. You know what I think we should do, Salads?
What?
When you come back over here, okay, it's a major construction plot. It's a pretty major undertaking, but I think it would be worth it because, okay, you know how this opening when you come in the front door, how it's just a big, wide, super tall hallway?
Yeah.
What if we made a second level, right? So cut it in half, right? And then we went and blocked off the bowling alley thing again because we make an upper mezzanine so that you can walk upstairs, go over, and so you never have to actually go through the metal things. And then that way it's just all for security. We don't ever have to worry about, oh, did I shut the door there? But it's all going to be internal hallways. Or I can bust through the wall where the vending machines are, and we can have just the opening there, and then just wall this back up with cement, because in that way, there's no way for them to get in, because I'm going to wall off, you know where the door is that goes into where our sleeping bags are?
Yeah.
So I busted out that wall that goes up to that, the back way into the crafting room, and I busted out a walk, like I cleaned it all up, because it's all, there's that hole in the wall.
Yeah.
I squared it all out. I'm putting a doorway there with a staircase. Then I'll lock it, and then the other on the other wall where that little safe was that you broke open in that office, I put a hole in the other wall that goes into the hallway behind where the vending machines are. So now we can get into where we do all our crafting, the downstairs area, and this back hallway where the sleeping bags are and where behind the thing is. We can get there all from this back hallway, and then I could bust in another hole that goes into the room for the actually it's probably better to do it through the bathroom, because that way you can't get shot or attacked by stuff while you're trying to get into the back room.
One thing I do know for certain is, I do have to go to Trader Jen and start doing quests there so we can get up into the tier 3s and tier 4s. Because it seems like he's not going to give me a tier 3 anytime soon. And I don't know how to check progression to see if that's going to happen. But something else I got to do too is I have, what's it called? Oh, I have to give you a bunch of stuff, which when I get back to the base, I'm going to point you in the right direction to pick it all up.
Yeah, congratulations. Here's your reward.
What if I say no?
Sucker.
Well,
Just
then
kidding.
I'll learn how to do all the turrets instead. You want to act like a bitch or you want turrets? Alright, I'm on my way back to base because he's out of actual decent quests. They're all fetch and clears and fetches.
Okay.
Is there a way to check to see how far along you are with the traders? Do we ever figure anything out with that?
I don't know if there is or not. That's actually a really good question.
Let's see.
We need to figure out how to destroy these boxes he put in here, unless we're just going to keep them. They're just storage boxes, but
I mean, you
deleted
can
most of what he's got in there. But
keep them if you want to. It's up to you.
I mean, I'm not going to use them
Ooh,
probably.
help
Well, we
somebody
could use
vote
them as
C.
overflow.
I need somebody to vote C.
I don't know how to do it.
I don't either. The vote for C is a book bundle. Oh, guess what? Someone voted C, not really. It gave us the random. Nah, there's a crap ton of books outside for you. There are 2 crates worth of cracker books for you. And then to top it off, whenever you get out. Here you go. Hold up before you.
Yeah, I just keep going.
Yeah, I know. I guess you don't want those. I hope they despawn.
They didn't despawn, bitch. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Come inside because there's more for you.
I like what he was doing with the spikes though on the outside of the base.
Yeah, the only bad thing about them is it does hit them square in the face. So
Yeah, but then you put spikes on the ground too. But where'd you go?
I'm in the storage room.
You're in the bowling alley?
Yeah, in the bowling alley. Yeah, come in here. Look right there. Nope, nope, turn around. Dia books.
Let's see if that advanced me any. Because I got a lot of books between. Let's see. I am still. So I've got 12 out of 51. So slowly getting there. Slowly getting there.
Hey, you don't have a antibiotic, do you?
Oh, I might. Hold on.
If you do, I'm in desperate need.
No, but there's one in here. Here, come here. I saw one. Follow me.
I'll just. Oh wait, that's not gonna work fully.
It's in one of these upper. Oh, it's in the last storage one all the way in the upper corner.
Yay!
Look, this one here. Look. Before you go anywhere, let me show you. Hold on. This is your bench. Do
One
whatever
on
you
the
want with it.
left.
I'm gonna make you 2 forges, and I'll put them. You want them over here on this side, or do you want them on this side?
I'll be honest with you. I kind of want to put them.
Bitch, I already made your stupid table in here. What am I gonna do about that? I can't
Well,
demount your table.
you can use it too, because you're probably gonna need one for bullets and one for your other stuff.
Yeah, but then what are you gonna use?
Uh,
You gonna
I
make a third one?
I will probably end up
I
making
mean,
me a
we
third.
can make a third one. I mean, I think we might have the. I might have the. Well, we might have the stuff for it right now. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. What is it called? A workbench, right? So let me track it so I can see what I got. So I need this. Okay, that's that. I need 100 nails. I know I just made 100 nails. I know I just made 100 nails.
If not, there are nails over here too. So.
Yep, I made it right here. So okay, I'm crafting another workbench. Where do you want me to put it?
Uh,
'Cause this way you can have one specifically that you don't have to worry about me
yeah,
moving your.
I
You
would
know what I'm
do
saying?
I would do workbench there, and then forge, forge, and forge, or two forges, however you want to do them, right through there.
Because I'm gonna probably end up giving myself 4 forges. Do you want 3? I mean, ideally at the end result, what do you want? How many? So that
Uh,
way I can kind of keep space in my. If you want 3
I
total
would say three
at the end
total.
of it,
Yeah.
that's
It,
okay. So
it,
that's what we're going
whatever
for with space.
whatever fits this wall after the workbench.
Copy that. I just gotta wait for it's 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Hey, look over here real quick.
Yep.
This is what I was trying to show you. So come in the room, shut the door. So if you go through this back door, this is where you go downstairs. But look, I made this indigo where the bags are. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna cement this door over, right? And then you can also come back here, and this is where we can shoot at zombies from here. I was thinking about going through this bathroom wall and making a doorway into the bowling alley, and then we can wall off that bowling alley. And then you don't even have to worry about a door there.
Well, what
Because
I'm
doors have way
thinking,
less health than cement.
yeah, what I'm thinking about the bowling alley, though, is I may clear out the rest of this room, and
Except for these 3 boxes, right?
yeah, except for those three
Because they'll
boxes.
respawn. Yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, I'm not sure because they should have respawned on
Well,
the
let me
fifth
wrench
day.
all the electronics out of here.
Well, here, instead of wrenching, do this, or where? Because I'm
No,
not
'cause I
making
just.
this plan anytime soon. I get bonus to scrap too,
Oh,
by the way.
shit. Yeah. Oh, okay. It gave me glass.
Yeah,
Apparently, I can't.
that'll do that. Um, but yeah, I plan on clearing this room out later on, and then uh, I don't know what we're gonna do in it, but I thought it would be nice to have this open. We could actually kind of open the roof and maybe put our water collectors and stuff down in here. Have it like a courtyard in the center.
Why don't we make ceiling access or roof access through?
Through that room.
Because what I was thinking was, we could also make a second level, and make it with just like the flooring that you can see through the fence flooring or whatever.
Yeah.
So we can shoot through at the zombies from above too, if we wanted to.
Well, here's the thing. I am going on a trip and I will be gone for a little while. I will hopefully be back ASAP.
Okay.
In other
I
words,
don't know what that
I'm
means.
going to Trader Jin to see about unlocking Trader Bob.
Copy that.
And then after Trader Bob, I really need to try and unlock Trader Hugh and Trader what's his name?
Keep an
Joe.
eye out for a whatever the fuck this thing is called. I keep forgetting the name of it. The Crucible.
Crucible. Gotcha.
Because all I can make is forged iron until we get back going.
Hey, Royal's in here. I haven't seen you in a couple days. What's up, Royal?
Oh, here we go. Here's gunpowder.
I hate the drive to Trader Joe's, dude. Like, there's no easy way to her place, but on top of that, the only straight shot is through the mountains.
Hey, what you can put springs inside of the forge to melt them down.
Yeah, you get extra iron out of it versus scrapping it and
Is
then
that
putting
what
it.
that is?
Yeah, you can do the same thing with radiators and stuff too.
Well, I know the radiators and stuff gives you brass, but
Yeah, you get bonus instead of scrapping it if you just put it straight in.
you wanted it on the was it on the back wall? Like when you walk into that room, was it and you're going into where the sleeping bag room is, where the fireplace is, or the storage?
Uh,
Is it, you want it on the left side or the right side of the wall?
if you want to, you can just put them in the box and I can place them when I get back home.
Yeah, you can do that.
But that would probably work out for the best anyway.
I'm putting it in the books for Dia.
Yeah, that works.
I got to make. We're gonna need probably some more materials if I'm gonna make extra forges. Um, let me see here.
Man, I don't know what Royal wants to spawn on us right now, but I keep seeing him check his points, and I keep seeing him just steadily go up. He's at 17 right now, so whatever he spawns is gonna be small if it's right now.
What was I? Where did all the nitro go? I had a whole
Oh
bunch
yeah,
of it.
you should be accumulating Royal. I was watching Smog earlier today. He kept doing the same thing, and his would go up by like 20 every minute, 20 or 30 every minute.
That quickly?
Uh,
Jesus.
well, you gotta remember it takes like 25 to spawn anything, so they can only spawn, and they can only spawn like 5 things per cooldown, and cooldowns every 5 minutes. That's why
Yeah,
that's why there's so many votes all the time. Is just because that it kind of mitigates that cooldown.
dude, I don't know what happened to all my nitro. I had a bunch of it. It's all gone.
I did not touch it.
I didn't think you did. I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't touch it either, because why would you? Like, there's no reason to touch it. But at the same time, I don't know where the fuck it is.
You have it configured to the default, which is 1 point every 10 seconds, 6 points per minute. Okay, so I did configure it wrong, and Royal just confirmed that to me. So really, it's 1 point every 10 seconds, so 6 points a minute. She better not kick me out when I go to start talking to her. If she does that again, I'm
Don't
gonna
look so
kick her
good.
in the
Oh,
teeth.
You might want to get some
the trader?
antibiotics for that.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
Coco,
trader.
I had a good feeling about you. Good luck.
Um, yeah, I'm like, wow. Okay, okay, there's my parts. I got duct tape. Do I have any more duct tape?
Yeah, I know about the bag and the rafters. I keep forgetting to get it. Boom, 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 boom.
I need nails. Okay. Like there's 116, almost 125 more iron spike things in here.
Nice.
put them there just for you, Salads.
You just said for me.
Just for you, buddy.
See, Di does like me.
Not really, but I mean, we all have to make, you know,
Sacrifices for the greater good.
yeah, pretty much. Trying to make the forges now, but I don't think I have enough. I might have enough to just make 2 of them right off the bat for you. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong. I was looking at the wrong thing. I almost have enough. I need more leather.
The option for crate stealing that allows anybody to.
Let's see if there's any leather in any of these
I don't think that I do have that set up. Give me just a second,
What are you looking for? Man, you're gonna make this really hard. They get any cobblestone. Okay. So I have a billows, but I don't have 2 billows, and I don't have any of the other stuff. But I do have 1 extra billows that I can. That I can put over there for you. Man, it's really dark in here. In the base? Like it's really dark. Did you go AFK, Silence? Silence went AFK and didn't tell anybody again.
Di, I was trying to tell you that Sarah's mom just came up. Trying to my mic.
Oh. Have you seen any nitro anywhere near the base at all?
I have not seen any recently, but I also have not done any. By the way, I found something that takes 45, so I'm just.
Oh yeah, because you get a lot of 45 for some reason.
God, it's just
Around
about
here.
useless though. I feel like 5 shots to kill one police op.
Oh, dude, when I was using it before with that pistol, I was one tapping everything. But it depends on what if you have the pistol stuff and you know what I mean, like
Yeah, the perks
if you have
go
the
into
skills
it.
for it.
Oh God, I have a horde on me now too.
Yeah, fine. Frickin', what was I looking for? It wasn't iron. Well, I need iron anyway, but I'm looking for nitrate. I need nitrate powder. Well, I'll just mine here. Hopefully, I'll find some nitrate powder. Let's do that.
Oh, I had to be sure he was dead. That's why I was expecting. Any person that doesn't stand up after being punched a bunch right there is definitely. I'm still my dad. Dear God, how many zombies are right? I might count a lot more than 2.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, I knew the alarm would spawn a bunch of zombies on me. I didn't think it would be this many zombies.
Was it a police car?
Yeah, it was police car.
God dang it. Guess I'm sneezing. What level iron axes and stuff can you make? So I can make level 2s. I'm guessing yours is beyond mine.
Probably not, because I haven't been finding as many toolboxes as I normally do.
Yeah, I was running around through town just checking all the mailboxes because they hadn't respawned. Oh, where's my...
There we go. The most of so another streamer that has mod installed rename the color. Tinted down from Forrest Gump. That would be hilarious. All the crawler zombies being renamed to Lieutenant Dan.
Or if you upload a skin and they all look like Lieutenant Dan.
That would be funny too.
And when you get the you know the sprinting zombies that come after you, they have leg braces on, and then you hear somebody scream, "Run, Forrest, run!" And then the zombies just start sprinting at you.
That would be fun.
You can really take that to the extreme and make that a one fun ass mod, man. I tell you what. Everybody, jump, jump.
Up around.
Isn't that what that thing is? Doesn't it give you jumping?
Yeah, it gives you
Big
high
jump.
jump. Well, I keep trying to jump Trader Joe's fence over here. The Jen's fence.
You're trying to jump Trader Jen's bones? What the hell, Salads? Have some decorum. I mean, I know it's the apocalypse,
I
but
keep
fuck
zooming
me.
in on her chest. I mean, there's only so much I can.
No, I guess in
Hopefully
the
she's trying to put
apocalypse,
it away.
when you gotta think about it, like you could be the most unattractive woman in the world, but during the apocalypse, you'd be a supermodel.
Is that for the apocalypse?
Oh, look at Salads. He's like, hey, I forgot how to be a prick, and I really need your help. I show up 5 minutes later, prick. Yep, he's good at it. He's back on track.
No, I just seen the pass you were setting up and said I can't let him just not have this shot.
Salads like, listen, I am a professional.
I'm like, I gotta shoot my shots when I see my shots to be shot. Hey, a boar. Little Miss Piggy had her brains blown out.
I thought you were saying something else, and I was about to laugh.
Kermit the Frog ain't the only one to go to that pig.
Yeah,
You know,
Miss Piggy can come around here, don't get her back blown out. I don't know what to... Okay.
that's how Trader Rex sounds. He's like, little Miss Piggy ain't the only one to get blown out. That's, yeah.
Okay, direct to be like, Miss Piggy, if you want to get in my trader, you're gonna have to give me them baby back.
Let me see what your boasted butt looks like. Look at the rump roast on that piggy. That's only gonna get worse. Ooh.
I'm hoping there's some other material attached to this iron mine. Because I'm running out of iron here, but I'm not finding any other stuff. All I'm doing now is just bashing stone at this point.
But, oh,
Oh, for what?
straight up. Brain dotty it.
Okay. Looks like we got some more ore here.
This trader ain't small enough for. Pretty much long.
It's getting, what is it? What time is it in the morning right now? I can't see it with the.
It's like right at 4. He opens it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool.
Which skill set is for the ability?
For pistols?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
It's agility.
you have to go in the skill tree and see like where the pistol.
Yeah, it's agility. All the stuff is. Also, the knife is under.
Dude, this bitch would not die, bro. Dude, I must have hit her like 20 times with bullets.
Trader Jen's is now open.
Had to wait her out on it. Oh, man.
Congrats if you're here to buy.
Really,
I've had
dude?
the best selection of medicine in the wasteland.
Oh, look at you.
You look like the trustworthy. Oh, I would kiss you.
Well, at least
but
these zombies
infected?
came correct and
problem.
brought me books.
Thanks for letting me take care of you. And be sure to
Oh.
tell your friends.
Apparently, I gotta get out of
Feeling a
here
little
now.
rough
because
around the
the
edges?
zombies are gonna kill me.
You know, a few things turned up missing the other day. You don't know anything about that, do you?
I'm not the. I have the power of royal and a god on my side. Have you made most of the zombies? Easy targets. They're dancing big-headed zombies.
Oh, another iron now, but I need a lot of iron.
Hey, I could do a little bunny hop. You know? Crazy.
What happened?
On the bicycle, if you hit C, you do a little bunny hop.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I am using the extra speed right now to run all over the place looking for this nitrate. I haven't seen any yet. Oh, here's some. It sucks because earlier I found some and I forgot to mark it. I'm so mad at myself for doing that because you know how that is. But I have a bunch of ammo I could make, but I can't make it because I don't have nitrate. So it's like, okay, guess I'm mining this now. I think bullets right now are the most helpful thing for us.
Oh,
Because how many days did you do the horde for?
the first one was 14, and then after I got. Because remember, you
Wait.
told me to do it that way. I mean,
Yeah. I'm wondering though if you do it before the first one hits, does it start at 7 days from when you set it, or does it say, oh, the horde's past due, so we got to make it happen? Like I don't know what it does.
get a double forward.
Wait, what?
Yeah, if it says if it's too far past, you get a double forward.
Well, if it's gonna be a double horde, you might as well wait the whole 14 days so we can get prepared for 2 hordes.
I was being funny about it. That would be hilarious.
That wouldn't be something that I would put past a developer to put into a video game, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a punishment.
I could totally see that being a thing in a game. I could totally see that. It's not even unreasonable compared to what other people put in games to like hinder you and stuff.
That's my pig, bitch.
I will say though, I'm using those coffees that he made me. He made me a couple coffees. The black strap ones.
Yeah.
I'm using those. Those are gonna be my mining bonuses right there. Oh wait, I got a point I can distribute. I have 2 points. Do I want to put it in strength though to get my mining up a little bit more? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do.
I want to wreck my phone.
What are you over there singing to yourself in the shower like you're like
Oh,
I don't even know.
I want to ride my bicycle right. Just cut you off and keep going.
Oh, fucking salads.
Who else with salads, man?
Wait,
Well,
where
look
the hell
what
did all the
amazing! I hope you like your reward.
nitrate go now? All I see is rock. Now I gotta go digging through the soil again. Uncovering more nitrate.
I've got just the job for. I had
Guess
a
what I
good
just-
feeling about you. Good luck.
What's that?
Extra.
Hey, as soon as we check there for crucibles,
I
even
have
if
to
we don't
go
have the money for it, just so that we know we're
5
there.
kilometers.
What's that?
5 kilometers.
Oh. I thought you were at it. Sorry. I
Oh no.
misunderstood.
I just unlocked the mission for it.
Which biome is it in?
I don't know. I have to drive 5 kilometers. I'll find out when we get there.
Which biome are you in now?
The burn.
Oh, you're gonna go to the junk one probably.
Oh no. It's taking me north, so I may end up at. You know, I'm
Winter.
heading west. I may end up at I don't know.
Well, if it's taking you up in order, it might go to the desert.
Yeah.
I can imagine the desert being the next biome, and then it going to the north, and then it going to the junk. I think the junk biome is the hardest one.
Yeah, the junk one is the hard.
But you get everything out of mining the ground, I think. I don't think it's just rock,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice. But you're constantly being attacked too, so you can't really
I'm
do it solo.
down
It's
to 2 lock picks on the door. 1 lock pick. I had 10 lock picks. I'm out of lock picks.
yeah, that'll happen.
This car is getting it. Look at it. I'm gone.
Do you have to wait for the buff to go away before you eat again for it to count?
But
So you know how when you eat, it's got like a 12-second timer?
no, it counts it down and puts it into your so you can eat essentially.
No, but I'm saying like you could spam eat it
Yeah, you
and
can
it'll
spend.
count all of it because it like does like a residual gain over
Yeah,
time.
it does that residual gain. It counts it all the way down. So like as it takes 1 point down off of it, it puts it in your thing. It puts it in your food bar.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be adding extra points.
Yeah, it's because it takes like 400 freaking points to fill you up. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying I do if I do the food by itself and then I wait for the debuff to go off and then I do it and I eat multiple foods, it's still going up at the same rate to get full. Is what I meant. So I probably wasn't explaining it
I mean, yeah, it's still gonna take the same amount of time, but it just you'll fill up. So like the bar will get fuller, but it won't get full faster.
but it's not going up at an increased rate. Like it's not like twice as much per tick. It's the same amount I was getting before per
Yeah,
tick.
it's the same amount. You're just getting more ticks.
No, you're not understanding. I'm looking at my bar for how much my hunger bar, right?
Yes.
And I watch it go up when I just eat the food and wait for the debuff to end, right?
Yeah.
Then I do and I watch and I see how it goes up, right? So
Uh-huh.
then I eat 3 in a row, just eat, like one after another, right?
Yes.
And I watch as the timer goes up, but it's still for the length of the timer goes up at the same rate, and I don't see the timer extending length. So
Well,
I'm not actually getting
what are you eating?
chili.
Eating a chili? Isn't chili only like 10 per?
It's hold on, let me.
Because if it's only
Chili.
like 5 or 10 per, you're not gonna see any kind of difference. But you eat something that has like 50 or 60, you'll see the timer.
I understand that, but what I'm seeing is when I try to fill up the fastest, it's not getting me fuller by eating multiples really fast. Like I have to wait for the timer to go down, it seems like, before it starts getting a fresh tick down for the next food item. Mess with it when you next time when you're really hungry,
Well,
eat
I know,
one thing
I know
and
what
watch
you're talking about.
watch
I'm
the
trying
bar
to,
and watch how far it
I know what
goes.
you're talking about. I'm trying to think how to explain this to kind of.
Well, the end result is the same, is what
Yes,
I'm getting at.
the end result's the same. If you eat 20 different things, the only thing you've done is shoot your timer up, and you're just gonna gather more of time, but you're not gonna gather it faster over that time.
But the timer, so it's not giving me any added benefit for eating multiples really quickly.
No.
I'm better off waiting the 12 seconds and
Uh,
then eating the next item and then eating the next item so that I'm getting full health gains off of or full hunger gains on the bar.
I mean,
You can agree now because I do the scientific method on it. Like, yep, guy, you're awesome.
I'm
Thank
not
you for
sure
the
that's the
information,
case,
guy.
because like if I eat 2 pies,
Yeah,
I get
it
100
is.
ticks, and a pie is only 50 ticks.
If you watch the bar
Uh-huh.
when you eat one, and you watch it tick up, and you see how far it fills the bar, right? Then you
Okay.
eat 2 in a row, it ticks the same speed and fills up the bar the same amount as one item does. That's how I did it. I'm not adding up what it says for the stats, like what's the bonus, what's
So
the
you're
da da da.
not adding the time, the
I'm looking at
overtime.
the actual. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the actual hunger increases that I'm getting from eating it. I'm like looking at the bar when I eat it, and I could see it's like tick 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 tick, and then it stops. But if I eat 2 of them, it still ticks the same amount and then stops. And then ticks aren't any bigger. It's like filling up the same amount. I'm only
Yeah,
gaining
you're
1 tick because it took 1 second to eat the next food, so it sets the timer back 1 second. But
yeah, essentially.
yeah, so you gotta wait if you wanted the full benefit of the food. You gotta wait the whatever that when the buff timer pops up,
I
it says
mean,
12 seconds because the ticks go for 12 seconds. So when the ticks stop, then you take the next food, and then when the ticks stop, you take the next food,
yeah,
and then you get your
that would be the
maximum.
case for that particular food. Chili, you take, for example, pie, there's no way you're going to survive waiting for 50 seconds.
But it's not gonna add any more if you eat it faster.
No, it's not going to add any more, but it'll extend the length of that timer.
But that's what I'm saying. You just if you eat it and it's ticking for 12 seconds, and you wait till the 12th second to eat the second one,
Mhm.
you're getting the maximum total amount of health because you're gonna build for the full 12 seconds on the one food, the full 12 on the other one. If you go let it go half of the time, so let's say you're gonna let it go 6 seconds, right?
Mhm.
If you let it go 6 seconds and then you eat the second food,
It should give you
it's going to
18
extend your timer
seconds.
by 6 seconds, but you're only getting 1.5
Okay,
of what one of the foods is. You're not getting 2
it
foods
should
worth.
it should extend it to 18. Because the way that the pie
It
works, it
extends it
extends
from
it to 100.
when you eat the next piece of food. That's when the timer increases. So if I wait 5 seconds and then eat another piece of food, it'll start the timer over at 12, right? But I'm not getting any extra benefit from not waiting the full 12 seconds to eat the second one because it's not going to give me any more food. It's just going to, I'm essentially jipping myself out of 5 seconds worth of ticks.
Well, see, so that's where me and you are having our issue here.
No,
So,
I'm using mathematics.
no, it's not that I'm saying you're wrong. It's not that I'm saying you're right either. Because, like, take for example again, the pies. When I eat one pie, I get 50 seconds. If I wait 10 seconds and eat another pie, I get 60 seconds, or not 60, 90 seconds
You
of
get,
ticks.
so if you start,
Oh, look at you.
you don't get 90 seconds worth of ticks.
Yeah, you do. I
Like,
just
I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay, so I just ate a pie. I have 44 ticks.
Look,
I
I'm
eat a
eating the
piece of
food.
meat. I have 46
14
ticks.
seconds for the ticks. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds. I'm gonna eat the second one.
Uh-huh.
And it goes back to the 14 seconds of ticks. So
Okay.
I'm not getting any extra food out of it.
I just did the same thing with a pie and a piece of raw meat. Okay?
So do some foods stack and some foods don't stack? Because it doesn't say that anywhere.
I don't know. I'm betting chili does not. I'm betting raw meat does not. I'm betting raw eggs probably do not
Well, I
because
can
their
imagine the raw
ticks are
food
too
not.
small. But like the pie, I just did the same thing. I had 44. I ate a piece of raw meat. I was up to 46. Because raw
So it's
meat only
probably
gives you
just
like
the
4.
item I'm eating.
Fergie, quit digging at the couch, buddy.
Oh, I just broke my fucking pickaxe. Do I have a repair kit? Please tell me. Yes, I do.
I hope someone. I am 1.4 away from. I am
Wait,
going
what?
through another burnt forest, and I am in a wasteland.
That doesn't sound like a lot of fun for you.
Nope. Because guess what the wasteland is? Oh, if you're gonna activate that, let me.
And you also don't want to teleport back to the base and leave your bike there.
No, because that's a 6 kilometer trip.
Yeah, that'd be a. You'd be like, "Die, I need you to do the quest to get the bike, so I could use your bike to get my bike." That's pretty much what we'd have to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to outrun a dog, a vulture, several other angry things.
See those zones like that. That's why I want to have the turrets. So when we go to areas like that, I can throw the turrets down, and they can passively defend us. So we're not getting attacked in the back while we're killing zombies and trying to get into a place. Because that's annoying. You're like in this life or death battle, and all of a sudden zombies are coming up your backside out of nowhere. You're like, where the hell did these guys come from?
Okay. So he is not in the wasteland. It looks like he's gonna be in the desert.
Dude. Oh my god. Yeah, you need to share that location because I need to go there to get sand so that we can start making tons and tons of concrete. Because I'm pretty sure you're not going to dig up like 10,000 sand for me while you're there.
Probably not.
And I need about 10,000 sand.
I can make something temporary out here.
Or if there's a you can't use the mixers at the trader, right?
No, they're just short.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, if we could do that, I'd say, well, let's make a bunch there to start. But like, we need a mixer, and I'm pretty far away from being able to make them. Well, let me check. Let me see how far away I am.
Well, I'll tell you how far away you are. 6.1 kilometers.
No,
And
no.
going.
So for workstations, I need 6 more Forge Ahead books to make a cement mixer, and then I can start making cement for us for the base. So we could like cement up that whole outer wall.
Yeah.
And then we should make like a staircase up top or to get up top so that we can like run up there.
I just now made it to the other trader.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, you're 6.5 away. I'm not even in the door. I'm now officially in the wall.
Where the hell am I? Oh, here we go.
You've been busier than a cat on a hot tin
Oh,
roof.
shit.
Good job.
I like this guy.
I got vehicles so slick, they make the Roadrunner jealous.
So far, he sells a bicycle. He sells motion sensors, dart traps.
Ooh, we don't need those now, but we will.
There, he's got a really good ratchet.
Oh, ratchet?
Yeah, I have a ratchet on me.
Well, we have wrenches. I mean, it's just faster, but it's not really. It's not like we desperately need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have what you were looking for as far as a crucible or anything.
Thank you very much.
That sucks. You don't know until you check, right?
Oh god. Oh, that's not good.
Whatever.
I didn't realize we had a boss vote going on. I just trapped 7 flaming feral, uh, zombies in the crater with me. So it looks like I'm coming home sooner than I thought.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Well, actually, maybe not. I stuck them in the fence. Looks like they may be climbing on each other and then on themselves on the cycle. Maybe have an idea. Because they can't break out. I'll have to open that door to face them. I'm a spike wall the shit out of that door. Gotta get rid of all this first.
For some reason, whenever you say that, I hear something completely different. I hear, oh, Sal just...
You're damn right I am if it comes down to not dying.
Brave for salads, he bravely ran away. That was like the best. I can't even remember the words to the song, but the Braves to Robin. Like, he took this skill and ran, da, 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 you know, all this shit. And he's like, no, I did not. I didn't.
So I laid down 4 layers of spike wall traps and now I'm just running them in circles and hoping.
Like just in town at a mission, you did that?
Nope. This was a boss spawn from the chicken group and stuff. Fuck, I am so dead. He's giving me low, but damn, let's go. Yep, I died. That one zombie would not die, and he got to the fence with me, and all of the spike walls I made broke. That was
What?
4 layers of spike walls,
Wood spike or iron spike?
Wood spike, because that's all I can make while on the run.
I got. Oh yeah, you didn't have mine. I was gonna say because I made 100
I
and
didn't
something.
have. Don't remind me I didn't have things on me.
Yeah, salads. You fucked it up, salads.
I hope you trip. Time you go to the bathroom. Piss yourself.
Ooh, that sounds like it could be fun. I'll let you know if I break any records by how far I splatter it. If it hits the mirror, it could. You remember that movie with where he's taking a piss and it starts shooting out sideways because they had sex the night before, and he's like, "What the hell? Why am I peeing at an angle?" And then he's like, "Oh, is this what it is? I wasn't even good enough for you. You had to have this to have fun." And he pulls up this gigantic sex toy thing, and she goes, "No, that was for you." And he's like, "Oh." Jim Carrey. That's the one where he had the two big black suns that shoved the rooster up the cop's butt. You remember that movie?
I do not remember that movie well, but I know what you're talking about.
I think he's like a Canadian mounted police or something. I think is his job. Oh, by the way, it's a good idea to pick up these crates when they land, because on my solo playthrough, I was just mining a bunch, and then all of a sudden I was walking around and I found like 7 crates that I just never bothered to go to apparently, because I was mining for a few days solid, and I must have been in the mines whenever they spawned.
Mhm.
It was pretty funny.
Well, I can now do some of the tier 3 quests. Listen,
Bro, I just got another AK out of this crate. It's a tier 3 AK, so now I can give that to you so we both have AKs. I'm assuming you don't not want an AK, right? Like,
I want an M40.
you want what?
An M40.
An F40?
M40.
Oh, an M40?
The M40 is?
Yeah, you're really gonna cry though about not getting a.
Cry. Help out. Cry. Okay. And then I'm a super sax.
You are a piece of work, Silence.
But I'm a beautiful.
I mean, I don't know about that.
I don't even.
Make it snappy. I gotta take a crap. I got just a job.
No-
Don't just
nobody's
stand
gonna
there. Would you take a look? But
have
don't
your back
expect
on that
me to
one,
hold your hand through it.
Just so you know, just want to let you know so you're not delusional at all.
I'm only delusional if I say I am delusional. I started screaming at the wall. I'm not
I'd go
delusional.
broke with
You're
more customers
delusional.
like you.
I love the ones where they're getting hauled off by the cops and they're like, "I didn't do anything," because that's exactly how my sister, when she used to have temper tantrums when she was a little kid, she'd get grounded and she'd be up in her room. I didn't do anything, but obviously she did. She got caught red-handed, right? And
You,
she's like, "I didn't
you
do
know what
anything."
kills me about those people though? They're the
What's
same
that?
people that are like they're holding the blood-stained knife. It's all over them. The whole mess. The cops just walked in and seen like they just finished pulling the knife out of the body, and they're like, "I didn't do it. They trip and fell, and I totally didn't stab them."
Like the guys that go to the emergency room, like, "Oh, I was in the shower and I fell,
Yeah,
and
those
this
guys.
thing went up my butt." And nobody believes it because everybody knows that that's a lie, but he still says it because he's trying to save face. It happens more than you think.
Yeah, it's sad that it happens so often because really it kind of puts the male perspective of it. I mean, you
Like,
would rather go to the hospital and say you slip on the shampoo bottle than buy something to prevent
I'll tell you
slipping on
what,
the
dude.
shampoo.
I've read, and obviously I can't tell you anything about it, but I've read some of the most horrific medical reports of like trauma, like, people with gunshot victims, people that all sorts of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And that unfortunately, like the one that you see the most out of all the horrific ones are the child deaths. And I'll tell you what, man, there's nothing that will knock the shit out of your day than when you get one of those across your desk and you have to proofread the entire chart
Oh yeah, that
and
would.
it's got fucking images and you have to proof them. You can't just, I mean, unless you want to get a breach and take a chance, you got to proof everything. You got to read it. And
Look at you.
man, dude, I'll tell you what, there are days where it is really hard to
Yeah,
finish your day out when you come across some stuff like that.
I can imagine those being hard, but I can imagine that there are people out there who just would be like, okay, yeah, that's just on paper. Like that's kind of how you would rationalize.
Well, because people
Yeah.
have no ability. You know who those people are? They're the same people that would never understand D&D because they have no ability to use their imagination,
Well,
whether it be for empathy or for creativity,
I mean
right?
it. I mean it like that's their way to cope with that. Like they have to look at it as it's a sheet of paper and not that's a person. I mean
Yeah, no, I
that would
agree.
be my way of having to cope with it. No, I wouldn't be able to do my job if that's all I did.
Well, I'm like one of those weird people, like, like, you know, people talk about doing self-surgery.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, when they say self-surgery, they mean like, oh, I had to, like,
I
cut open
amputated my own
a
toe.
cyst or something, or I had to, dude, I slit my own throat open when I had a MRSA infection to get it cleaned out because I couldn't get into a specialist for 2 weeks. I went in there and he's like, wow, they did a really good job on this in the ER. And I was like, oh no, I did that myself. And the doctor took 2 hours to ream me a new one about how what I did was irresponsible and dangerous. He's like, what did you use? I was like, a Swiss Army knife because that's all I had.
Yeah, it's sad about that though. He's gonna ring you for that, but he's not gonna clear his books enough to come do surgery.
Well, and that was right when they figured out what MRSA was because they thought it was just a staph infection
Yeah,
and they were treating it incorrectly and people were losing the parts of their legs and stuff because misdiagnosis. Just medicine as a whole didn't understand it or how quickly you could spread it, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't know how close we came to MRSA being what COVID was. Like we were so close, dude. It was almost like an emergency thing. Like it was really bad when that first happened. Because they had special MRSA questionnaires you had to answer when you came in with any kind of a wound. It was crazy. But when it first came out, they were like, "Oh, you got to take this special antibiotic," because they figured out that there was a special antibiotic that would kill it, but the other antibiotics that you would use on normal infections do
Mhm.
not work, right?
Yeah.
And so what'll happen is it'll just go away, but they'll pop up somewhere else because it can move from your leg to your arm, it can move all over the place, and you'll never be able to stop it then. And so the only way to get rid of it was to um, take the medicine, but then after you take the medicine, you had to shower with this like special soap, and you had to do this like multiple times over the course of a week, and then you would finally get it so that it wasn't because like it'll live on top of your skin for like ever.
Hey,
Even if you bleach it, it'll last for 90 days.
what kind of rifle did you say you found me?
An
AK.
AK-47 machine gun, tier 3.
I found something that made it slightly better.
Well then, fuck you then, Stallus.
I found the German drum rifle,
Is it a machine gun, Salads?
the Strom
Is it-
rifle.
What the hell is that?
The same quality gun, but
Is it a... What's the mag capacity stuff?
I don't know because I haven't put a mag in it. I'm not. It's
Well,
found
this one's
in this.
a 30 round mag without mods. So you check your mag, Salads.
I will
You
check
let
my
me
mag.
know.
But this is also one of the modded guns too.
Listen, Salads. I'm not interested in your excuses. Okay?
Oh, you just want me to yield results? All of a sudden,
Yes,
mass
just results.
explosions.
Just
everywhere.
results. Just like my job. All we want is results. We don't care if it's horrible for your mental health. You just get your ass to work.
Okay, well, I'm gonna learn all these wiring.
You want to, you know what? Of all the things you could see, you know what's the craziest thing to see? It's not gross or anything. It's just really weird. You know how like hockey players when they get their jaws broken, they got to get their jaws wired shut.
Oh yeah.
If you see the X-rays of that,
Dude,
it is
it's-
the creepiest look. It looks like there's a metal worm weaving its way through their face. It's so crazy looking, and it's like from multiple points and everything. Like so, it's the way it's wiring it. You look like a robot. It looks hilarious.
And you want to know one that's a little weirder than that? So if you look at the X-ray of Huddersfield, where she fell the other day,
Huh?
so they ran the screws through, right? but then they ran an anchor screw down and up into her where her ankle meets her foot bone to anchor her foot back together. And the way that that anchor looks is the weirdest looking thing because it curls at the bottom, pokes up, and then it just looks like they took a nail and missed, and then put a second screw up in there to fix the nail. Like, no
Yeah,
joke.
some of those surgeries look completely fucked. I'm not, and I get it. I'm like I 100% get it because like I saw the pictures of my dad when he was a kid. He got in Chicago. He got ran over by a truck in an alleyway, and it dragged him for 3 blocks. So his
If you're in
leg
a
was.
safe area, you're taking damage right now.
I'm not in a safe area. I'm out wrenching.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I was
wrenching
about to say,
vehicles.
don't run into the base because you're gonna panic when you start digging.
Yeah, gotcha. Thanks for the heads up.
Okay.
But
Hey,
he got
look.
dragged for 3 blocks, right? So his leg was completely gone. So so what they had to do was they casted his leg, but his ankle was so bad they had to put a pin through his ankle, like through his whole ankle bone, and then put other pins in his foot, and then hang it from this hook, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. Had to hang like that for weeks, okay? And he said it was the worst weeks of his life. He's like, I could never get that time back. It was the worst. But it looked crazy because it was like a 14-inch needle just
I
jammed through your ankle bone.
I found a beaker, and I also found something else that I love me.
We definitely need beakers. I found 1 beaker, but we're gonna need 1 for chemistry and we're gonna need 1 for the cooking. Where's the zombie at? Oh, there it is. Hey, what's up? Come here, Zombo. Oh, look at you hit me and I
Oh, no,
blow your head
no.
up. That's how this relationship works. We got to start figuring out so we have all the parts together in a crate to make 2 motorcycles. Once one of us can make them, just have all the parts pre there and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that way we can just throw it in the inventory, boom, make 2 bikes. That's it. We need to do that, like 100%. I wonder, do you have to take the skill in order to get brass from air conditionings units and stuff?
I don't think so.
I thought there was because usually you get pipe, but I
There's
thought there was a
some that give
skill.
you extra.
Oh, maybe it's in scavenging.
It is. It's the very bottom one of scavenger.
Is that in perception?
Yeah, it's under.
Salvage operation?
Yeah.
Uh,
You're gonna be so jealous of it. You're gonna be like, salads, that's the coolest thing I've ever. And I'm gonna be like, thanks, guy, I know.
what did you get?
Oh crap. Still not safe. I went
Well,
into the trader thinking I'll just turn in this. Oh, still not a safe. Oh.
dang, this zombie came at me and I hit him in the face with my mighty level 1 club and exploded his head. He should accept this gift as a badge of honor.
Start shooting.
Listen, you don't have to ruin a good thing, Souths. Sometimes you can just accept that things are good and just leave it at that. You don't have to be so cynical, South.
No, I have to be cynical. If I'm not, I
Don't get
am
me
not.
wrong, I agree with you 90% of the time with your cynicism, but I have to criticize you, so that's the only thing I have. So that's why I'm criticizing you about that. Just to be clear, not meaning in any way, shape, or form should either of us be less cynical. I'm just, let's be just clear on that because we'd never survive without our cynicism. Our cynicism
I'd shake
and
your
my
hand, but
smoking are the only
it's
reasons that
got
we haven't been up in a
dysentery
tower yet, taking
the
out
way
like
you
half the
smell.
populace. Oh, did I say that?
Probably.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
But
you're
like,
fairly not wrong.
I think that sometimes like our shit talking and all that kind of stuff
Mhm.
actually helps us deal with all the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of
Oh, that's
bullshit, die.
your mama,
No.
papa, mamas, and the papas.
Hit them with the
Get
river.
it?
Right, I mean, you know, tell you.
Caribou Queen.
Black magic woman, go and put a spell on me.
I was playing twos with Cryo. This is after you went to bed,
Uh-huh.
and
He
I'm
actually
playing
talks to you.
twos with him, and then Alice comes in the Discord, and he goes, "Hey, can we jump over to my Discord? Alice is in there," and I said, "Yeah, that's fine," because what's her name wasn't on, right? So I don't care. But because at first I thought he was trying to get me to go in there when she was in there, and I'd be like, "Nah, fuck that shit, bro. You're not tricking me, man." But no, so we went in there, and he's like, "I don't really want to though, Alice." He's like, "Come on," but he's like, "Di, do you mind playing threes?" And I could tell he didn't want to ask because he knows I hate threes, right? And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
and then he started saying it too. Like, remember how I told you how he was getting real negative about all the BS with the servers and all
Yeah,
that stuff?
yeah.
And he's like, I fucking hate threes. He's like basically doing an impression of me, and I'm just like, oh, you have woken to the way.
He has learned the way to get back to Uganda.
This is the way.
This is the way that's